Imagine we want to find out whether you or your friend is taller. We make you stand back to back and compare. It doesn't take much to see that this is probably the easiest way. What if we have more people to measure? We make them all, one after another, stand up, straight against the wall, take a pencil and draw a line right above their heads and write their name next to it. We can easily create a ranking in height by looking at the lines on the wall. Why should we use a normative measuring tool like a yardstick or something that indicates meters, inches, ellen, feet, etc. if it is not needed for our task? If we let two dancers perform in the battle and compare them directly, we can easily point out their differences without using a coded form of measures. Here, it would serve us better to look at a balance and compare their solo performances like we would compare people's weight. Who is heavier, you or your friend? Who has done the technically harder move? We don't need to know measuring weight standards like kilo, carat, stone, pound or anything else to find out who is heavier if we use direct comparison. In breaking we use criteria like musicality, technique, charisma, etc. And after a performance of both sides we look for the imbalance. Breaking battles were judged in direct comparison since its beginnings, and that's how we like to keep it. The reason for that lies also in the complexity of its root as a freestyle dance. This term does not describe that the dance is freed of any style, but that the dancer is free to perform the dance style in the way he wishes. Most other performing arts sports in the Olympic Games are not measured in direct comparison. The entire format of competition is different. Mostly these sports have grown from a completely different background. Gymnastics and snowboarding grew from doing one trick at a time. These tricks became the basics and they had to be learned by everybody in the field. Once the majority knew how to do it, it became the norm and the standard was born. These standards describe a ladder of levels. There are easy tricks and difficult tricks. Then it grew into a format where people were doing whole runs with many aligned tricks. The tricks are now enchained and each one of them has a set of values. These values can be enumerated, notated, added together and counted.